Beelzebub, formerly known as either Triel or Yophiel, is a former seraph turned high-ranking demon, who is considered one of the 7 princes of hell and oversees the Order of the Fly. He, alongside Satan and Lucifer, forms the triumvirate of hell and is one of the supreme monarchs of the Inferno. Beelzebub was an angel, more specifically a seraphim, who was once under the archangel Gabriel and revered as a Philistine deity named Baal-Zebul. Either way, Beelzebub fell and joined with Lucifer to become a high-ranking demon in hell. In Catholic demonology, he is sometimes considered to be one of the first 3 angels to fall from heaven, along with Lucifer and Leviathan. Beelzebub is also often confused with Satan, and the 2 names can be interchanged. However, strictly speaking, they are 2 separate entities, and in some tales, Beelzebub led a revolt against Satan, though this is most likely not true, and became the founder of the Order of the Fly. Beelzebub is the chief lieutenant of Lucifer and is one of the most loyal to the morning star. Beelzebub is commonly described as ranking high in the hierarchy of hell. He was of the order of cherubim or seraphim. Beelzebub is seen as being associated with pride or gluttony, depending on the scholar, and is also the prince of false gods. Flies play a large focus in imagery detailing him, and the malignant spirit can even take the form of flies according to some. Beelzebub became something of an advisor to Lucifer and Satan despite being a co-supreme monarch of the Inferno, giving out his opinions and suggestions which are almost always acknowledged by the 2 fallen angels amidst the chaotic ramblings of the other fallen angels within the Stygian Council. In fact, Beelzebub was the one to suggest to Lucifer that he would make the first strike to God by targeting his favored creations, mankind. He and his 2 fellow rulers embody perverted reason, since they are eloquent and rational but use their talents for wholly corrupt ends. Down through history, Beelzebub has been held responsible for many cases of demonic possession, such as that of Sister Madeleine de Dimendel de la Palade, ex-en-Provence in 1611, whose relationship with Father Jean-Baptiste Gaufridi led not only to countless traumatic events at the hands of her inquisitors, but also to the torture and execution of that bewitcher of young nuns, Gaufridi himself. When it comes to power and abilities, Beelzebub is the second most powerful being in the Inferno, second only to the likes of Lucifer and Satan. He is also highly regarded by many to be the demon that is closest to Lucifer, and one that the latter holds in high praise in terms of power and influence. In fact, it is said that Beelzebub's intellect matches that of Lucifer and offers suggestions to the morning star that led to the downfall of mankind and the proper establishing of hell's hierarchical kingdom. He posed as a difficult challenge to the likes of Gabriel, Sparda, and has defeated Dulmephistos, one of the prime evils. Beelzebub's power and influence is great to the point where he once led a successful revolt against Belial as well. Beelzebub was shown to be powerful enough to challenge the archangel Gabriel himself, with Gabriel being surprised at how strong Beelzebub is despite Gabriel being an extremely powerful angel in his own right. During his battle with Sparda, the Dark Knight noted that Beelzebub was more challenging and difficult than the previous kings, including Mundus himself. In relation to that, Beelzebub was also said to be more powerful than Mundus, with the latter even begrudgingly admitting to the fact. As a result, Mundus was wary of Beelzebub at all times, as he knew that the Lord of the Flies could remove him from the throne both physically and intellectually. As the advisor of Satan and one who makes up the satanic triumvirate, Beelzebub has a phenomenal commanding influence over the denizens of hell, including the lesser nobles who rule over regions of the 9 circles. He founded the Order of the Fly, his own personal court of demons, where he would monitor the activities of Hell's royal demons and Hell's development in regards to resources and bureaucratic operations. This allowed Beelzebub to be aware of heated uprisings only to quell them and be warned of invasive beings like the great evils, with him even personally banishing said evil, that being Dormammu, who is the most powerful of the great evils.